Welcome back to our podcast, everyone. Today, we have an exciting lineup of topics that delve into the latest innovations in space exploration, privacy in the tech world, and advancements in safety for ride-sharing. First up, let's talk about Blue Origin and its New Glenn rocket. The company has recently made headlines with some significant milestones. What's your take on their progress?
Absolutely. It's a fascinating development. Blue Origin's New Glenn rocket is positioned to compete directly with SpaceX's Falcon 9 and other heavy-lift launch vehicles. The recent successful tests have propelled them into the spotlight. They've demonstrated their capability to deliver payloads to orbit, which is crucial for commercial satellite launches and potentially future lunar missions.
Right, and it's not just about launching payloads. The New Glenn rocket is designed to be reusable, which could dramatically lower the cost of access to space. This reusability is something that SpaceX has mastered, and it seems like Blue Origin is following suit. How do you think this might change the landscape of the commercial space sector?
It's a game changer, for sure. Imagine a future where launching satellites becomes as routine as booking a flight. The reduced costs and increased frequency of launches can democratize space access. More companies and even nations could send their satellites into orbit, leading to advancements in communication, Earth observation, and even interplanetary exploration. But there's also the competitive aspect. Blue Origin needs to prove it can deliver reliably.
Reliability is key. They've made strides in testing, but the pressure to perform in the commercial sector is immense. Speaking of competition, how do you think Blue Origin's success with New Glenn will affect SpaceX and other players in the market?
It will certainly push SpaceX to innovate even more. Competition breeds innovation, and it could lead to a faster pace of development across the board. SpaceX has set a high bar with its reusable rockets, and having another major player like Blue Origin might encourage them to expand their capabilities, perhaps even offering new services or technologies. The end goal here is a vibrant commercial space ecosystem that benefits everyone.
That's an optimistic perspective. Now, shifting gears a bit, let's talk about Apple's new privacy-focused app guidelines. In this age of AI and data collection, Apple is taking a stand to protect user privacy. What are the main takeaways from these guidelines?
One of the most significant aspects is the transparency requirement. Developers now have to clearly inform users about what data is being collected and how it's being used. This is crucial, especially with AI applications that often rely on vast amounts of data to function properly. By implementing these guidelines, Apple is prioritizing user consent and aiming to build trust, which is essential in today's digital landscape.
Trust is indeed paramount. With the rise of AI, there's a lot of concern about how personal data is being utilized. These guidelines could serve as a benchmark for other companies. Do you think it will have a ripple effect on the tech industry as a whole?
Absolutely. Apple's influence is significant, and other tech giants might feel pressured to adopt similar measures. If users see that Apple is committed to privacy, they may expect the same from other platforms. This could lead to a broader movement toward more ethical data practices across the industry, ultimately benefiting consumers.
And with data breaches and privacy scandals becoming almost commonplace, this shift could be a breath of fresh air for users. Speaking of safety, let's dive into Uber's new pilot program for in-app video recording in India. This initiative aims to enhance driver safety, which is a major concern in the ride-sharing business. What are your thoughts on this?
It's a proactive step by Uber, especially in markets like India, where safety concerns are heightened. The ability to record rides can serve as a deterrent for both drivers and passengers, potentially reducing misconduct. It's also an added layer of accountability, providing evidence in case of disputes.
Exactly. And it's not just about protecting drivers. It's also about ensuring passenger safety. With the rise in ride-sharing, both parties need reassurance that they're in a secure environment.
Right, and the implications go beyond just safety. This could also affect user trust in the platform. If riders feel safer, they might be more inclined to use Uber over traditional taxis or other ride-sharing services. It's a win-win situation, provided the implementation respects privacy concerns.
That's a valid point. Striking the right balance between safety and privacy will be crucial. As we've seen with Apple's guidelines, consumers are becoming increasingly aware of their rights. How do you think Uber can navigate this delicate balance?
Communication will be key. Uber needs to be transparent about how the video recordings will be used, stored, and protected. They should also empower users with options, like notifying them when recording starts or allowing them to review their recordings. If users feel in control, they're likely to embrace the safety measures.
That makes a lot of sense. Transparency fosters trust, and with the right approach, Uber could set a new standard for safety in ride-sharing. To wrap up, it's clear that innovations in space exploration, data privacy, and safety are reshaping our world. Each of these developments not only impacts technology, but also has broader societal implications.
Absolutely. It's an exciting time, and as these companies push forward, we'll likely see even more transformative changes. The future looks promising if we can navigate these challenges effectively.
Thank you for that insightful discussion. That's it for today's episode, everyone. We hope you enjoyed our conversation and gained some valuable insights into these important topics. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll continue to explore the intersection of technology and society. Until next time.